Yes, I'm making 2 videos on this. Again, no Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport 2. Ogre's back. Pat Morita, for some reason, is in this movie. He's playing the guy who originally owned the sword, who's going to donate it to this thing. The judge from the main judge from the original Bloodsport's in it. Bolo's not in it either. Bolo Young is not in this movie. Well, couldn't be really, I think. No, he just did Mate. He gave up. He didn't die, so he could have been back. But instead, I think at this time he was doing some really cool movies. Or he may have been working on Double, the Dragon or some shit. So, anyway. We get a bunch of just decent fight scenes. They're not great. They have this one African American fighter who helps Homeboy get into the fight because he doesn't have an invitation. Why Pat didn't try to get him an invitation, I don't fucking know. So he talks to Ogre. He tells this guy to talk to Ogre. He might be able to find your way in. There's some dude he dismissed. So Ogre tells this guy that he dismissed to try to beat our hero here. And our hero beats the shit out of him and takes his invitation and gets in through that way. There's very little scene between their friendship, the African American guy and our main guy. You could have done more with it, I think. Like, this is supposed to be the main buddy. Oh yeah, he gets 2 main buddies and they do shit all with it. And Ogre, they do more with Ogre and the girl than they do with our main character. And the girl with the main character than they do is buddies. You don't really do much. It's not like in the first one where you see Ogre and Jean-Claude Van Damme's character, where he's playing legendary Frank Dukes. There's not much shown there, but okay, what else? As you have him help him there, and he says, if it comes down to it, I won't hesitate to win. And yeah, they have a fight, but they don't build it with a friendship, so it's like kind of a kick where you really don't want to see these guys fight, but they have to get it. It's not there, so it's just kind of a fight. Like, he helped him one time. That was it. And then they have another fight where he's fighting somebody else, and he actually helps him because he got injured somewhere. Alex got injured when he had to, like, steal the sword back and arrest the main bad guy. To get back to the sword, because he knew he was going to be double-crossed. So he double-crossed him first and got the sword back, gave it to Pat, so Pat could give it to the judges so he could win the sword. So he has the sword anyway, so yeah, that's fine, it's cool. Anyway, there may have been more problems if it was worse. But anyway, he's got stabbed somewhere. He beat a bunch of guys and he got stabbed at one point, so he's having some trouble fighting this one other guy in the semifinals. And the African American guy noticed something about the fighter where he's either having problems on it. He's got a weaker left side or his right side. He tells him to move the other way. So he does, and he beats him. If that had happened before those two fought, that would have given him a little bit more, because there's just not much. Oh yeah, and the other guy he's kind of friends with. They talk one time, he's a Street Fighter guy, and then there's another point where they talk, like he said, it would be not personal if we fought. He says, well, yes, it is personal. No, it's not personal. It's a martial arts tournament. It's not personal. Get over yourself. Movie script writer, what the fuck are you talking about? Best of friends can go in the middle of a boxing ring, beat the shit out of each other, and then hang out later, because it's not personal. It's only personal if the villain is there for a movie thing, so people will be drawn in and want to see and beat the evil guy. It's the only reason it's made personal. That's it. Tickets. Not personal, so, but whatever. And then he gets shot in a big fight, so he doesn't even get the last fight in, because I guess they realized they had too many fucking fights going on, so, okay. Okay, it was a fine movie. The actor was given more to do. I don't think Frank Dukes had anything to do with this. I don't think he was a stunt coordinator. The fights were fine. And they picked up after a bit, but it didn't really have the same punch. And the script didn't really give you as much to go with. If Alex hadn't been a dumbass in the first place, this wouldn't have happened. And there's not really an arc. There's like a tiny arc for him to come from asshole thief to goody two-shoes, stereotypical martial arts guy, doing it for the right reason. Apparently he was the heart of gold thief and everything, but it was just kind of there. Just wasn't enough for me to be invested fully. Solomon Kane did it better from asshole to that. The Shadow did it better from asshole to that. This one just kind of, he was an asshole. No, he's not. Okay. I don't see how this works, but alright, cool. Again, it was a decent enough movie. I mean, this is basically Kung Fu theater. If anybody's old enough to remember that, it used to come on, back in the 80s. You have like old Kung Fu movies and showing. It's like, typical, like Shaw Brothers and shit. And some Shaw Brothers stuff got really good, but there was some earlier shit that was kind of okay. This was just kind of okay. Original Bloodsport was better. Sorry. I see why Van Damme didn't return for the sequel, because the writing just isn't there. I also know Van Damme didn't return for any of the Kickboxers ones, but he's returning for the Vendetta one. I'll watch it, but I'm kind of confused as how he's alive, because the second one establishes that it's for Sasha. I forget his last name, dead guy from Dallas and Step by Step, because he was also martial artist. He was in the second and the third one. The second one at the beginning, Tom Poe kills both of them, but now he's back alive. I don't know. I'll watch it. It should be cool. Van Damme's a very good martial artist, very talented actor. Seems like a decent human being for everything I've seen, so I'll give it a shot. And Batista is playing Tom Poe. Yes, I know he's actually Asian. Just Batista's been running his damn mouth. I know he should shut the fuck up and mind his own fucking business. But that's fine. Whatever. I'll watch it. Fine. I will give Kickboxer Vengeance a chance. I'm just kind of confused. How the hell Van Damme's character is alive? He was dead in the second one. That was how Tom Poe got his revenge. He killed him and his brother, and all they had was Sasha left. But now we have, I guess because we can get Van Damme, which, hey, I don't blame you. I mean, he is a big name. Sasha's big-ass motherfucker looks cool now. I mean, he went from the skinny guy he was on Dallas, and last time I saw him, he was a huge, jacked motherfucker. But he didn't have the name right. So, yeah, I would pick Van Damme, too. You got Van Damme and Batista, or otherwise Batista's your biggest name. Okay. At any rate, this movie was fine. But he beats the villain with a kick at the end. Why the fuck are we building up to this palm strike technique? The iron hand instead of the iron palm. It's an iron palm strike. And yes, they do the whole thing where you like smash in the dirt, and you smash in the sand, and then gravel and shit. To harden the hand to where you get to rocks and shit. They do all that. But they don't even use the damn thing at the end of the fucking movie. He wins with a kick. Like, huh? Maybe he should have done the pretty kick, kind of sideswiped him a little, and then boom. Yeah, I'm not really dressed to do a kick, but anyway. You get the point. It could have been this awesome, brilliant move, but it's fine. It's just, why did we build up this to not do something with it? Yeah, he gets the girl. Of course he does. His friend's freed from prison because Pat Morita uses his character uses his influence to get Lopan's character. I'm just calling him Lopan. I'm sorry, I don't remember the actor's name, but you know who he is. He's the same guy who played Lopan in Big Trouble in Little China. Just now he doesn't have the makeup on and shit, And he's older, so yeah, he's old enough to be the sensei. So yeah, it's cool. I don't really know if he knows any martial arts because he kind of does this one Tai Chi thing at one point, and he hits somebody with this. You never hit somebody with this. This is going to hurt you. You hit somebody with your fist or something. But, it's a movie, so fine. Decent enough movie, but not as good as the first. Alright, cool. Peace.